Spyro Dragon Dude is a pretty powerful dragon. He's actually so powerful that he just killed you just by watching this video. That's right, you don't have long. But why is he so powerful like that? It's because he's purple, but why does that matter? Think about it. In Spyro 1, we learn that Spyro is purple because he's the only dragon with a pair of sunglasses, which is pretty cool. And being a cool guy raises his power level on the power guy scale by like 20 points at least. And then now you gotta think about, oh, the soundtrack. Oh, the soundtrack! Little known fact about this is that the soundtrack was actually composed by Claude Debussy while he was going through his weeaboo phase. He only wore purple kimonos for 3 whole years, and that's why the music sounds so purple, which increases the power points by like 37 or something. Then in Spyro 2, Spyro realizes that he accidentally landed in Furry Kingdom, and everybody knows that a furry's favorite color is purple, and so Spyro used that to infiltrate them and take them down from the inside. Kind of like how a big double cheese pizza does that after like a little bit. And I like pizza, so Spyro's getting a bonus 21 cool bits for that one. In Spyro 3, he's not even purple, because that game didn't actually happen and it was all a dream, which is why dragons come from eggs and not from dragon butts. And that's why we need to look at Spyro 4, which was actually the best game ever made, and in this game the sky is purple. And Spyro himself is therefore the sky, and then in universe this makes him essentially a god. Now that's pretty cool, and that's plus 50 points for that one. And then Spyro 5, he beats a guy called Red, which isn't purple, and this actually increased the total purple in the world by 0.1%, which amplified his power exponentially, so he gained 91 purple power pellets on this one. And then if we take a gander at the Spyro Game Boy games, well actually Spyro isn't very powerful in these ones because he lost 90% of his pixels, which isn't actually very purple at all, and he lost 43 power stars, but not to fear, in the Spyro New Testament games, he's actually even purpler and he's got more pixeler, which means what's more is that he's now joined the WWE and he's got new moves, and all of this is very purple and therefore very epic. So he actually gained 68 strength marks for all that, which actually puts him over the top of the scale. Unfortunately, they made Spyro Shadow Legacy, which reduced his coolness rating down to -3 for being like if you got a dying monkey that code Undertale. I do not acknowledge Skylander's existence. Goodbye.